Hey friends, it is Jenny here at Creekside Nursery in Dallas, North Carolina. Hope y'all are having a great week. We are here at the nursery at one of my favorite times of day, right before the sun goes down. It's just a great time to be here at the nursery at the day's end. Wanted to let you remind you that we are an essential business. Creekside is considered agriculture. We are essential. We are open. So our hours are Thursday and Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 3:30. So come see us. We have everything that you need for your gardening. We just have it all. So we're going to go through and show you some of the amazing plants that we have here that you're not going to find anywhere else in Gaston County, the whole region. Before I show you plants, I want to give you a little tip. I'm going to ask for your help, please. Those of you that have been to the nursery, you know where we are. Like, you know our location. We are at the very end of Pine Hollow Drive, which is a gravel road. This is a neighborhood. So I'm going to ask you, I really need you to be respectful of our neighbors. We want our neighbors to love Creekside and not get upset with us. So please watch your speed. It is a gravel road. We have a young neighbor that he's not even 2 yet and he's out playing. So we're asking you not to go more than 12 miles an hour. Just be respectful. I saw something one time, they said, imagine you're driving your grandmama to church on Sunday morning in the ice and she has a gallon of sweet tea in her lap. I want you to drive like that, okay? So if you would just do that for us, we would greatly appreciate it. Now, let's get into some fun, gorgeous plants that we have here to offer you. I really just don't even know where to begin because there's amazing things. We have brought everything out of the greenhouse. Greenhouses are closed to the public, so you get to come out here and shop in all of this gorgeous, look at this, all of this wide open land. We have got lots of room to move, plenty of distance to keep our social distancing from one another. So you can come here and feel very comfortable and keep our 6 feet of distance from each other while still interacting with one another and still getting some gorgeous plants. We have got some of the most prettiest hanging baskets. I know I keep showing you this Picasso in purple, but there you go. Picasso in purple. We've got tons. I think we did it was some crazy number of hanging baskets we did this year, like 800, I want to say. It was insane. So we've got baskets that are coming into their own right now that you have not seen before. Up here at the pergola, we have one of my favorite colors. This is dreamsicle. So dreamsicle behind me is what you think of a dreamsicle. Classic orange, great Clemson colors. We also have over here the purple. This is holy smokes. Yes, holy smokes. But we have got tons of them. The Vista petunias, the bubblegums, all those are coming in. We've got lots and lots and lots. So if you're looking for a great hanging basket, come see us. Remember, we tell you these hanging baskets because you can see in these containers, that's a 10-inch container. I want you to think of it as a temporary house. Either move it up to a larger hanging basket. You can put it in a ceramic pot, like a pot like this. See? This guy right there. This would make it an amazing, once the tulips come out, you take one of these hanging baskets and you plant it, take it out of the pot, and put it into one of these containers. The bigger the container, the better your hanging basket's gonna do, and it will last you all season. We get a lot of people say they only last me till June. They need to be moved up. Also, petunias can go in the ground. That's a great trick I use, is I put them in the ground and you have, bam, instant landscape. It's gorgeous. All right, so let's move on. Let's go down this way. We also have tons of petunias in gallon-sized containers. So this is Proven Winners Pink Star. It is a petunia. I know the bloom on it looks small. Looks like a calibrachoa, but it's not. It's one of part of their mini petunia series, mini vista series. So this is Pink Star. We also have it in Violet Star, which is fantastic. So instead of the pink stripes, it is the purple stripes. This does great. We planted it straight in the landscape just yesterday. Landscape, or it can go into like pots It's very, very versatile. We have, of course, the perennial salvia. This is new for us this year. This is from Proven Winners. It is a perennial, so if you're looking to bring the pollinators in, this is wonderful. This is the crystal blue salvia. I love it. Truly is a crystal blue bloom on it. It does great. Honeybees love this blue. So it's blooming. You're getting more buds coming up once it finishes blooming. If you give it a nice haircut, then it'll flush back out with more blooms. So this is a great sun, full sun perennial, 18 to 20 inches tall. We have your sun patience, we have the red, we have the tropical rose, of course, vermillionaire. If you're looking to get hummingbirds, this vermillionaire is wonderful. In fact, our beloved Christine, Christine Karen, she just did a video on her Facebook page. We'll see if she can share it for us. She was sitting on her back deck and there was Hummer coming and feeding on the vermillionaire. She had the fresh container of homemade nectar, the hummingbird food. It looked at it and then it came in straight to here. So that's really cool. So they're already here in North Carolina. So come get your vermillionaire to bring the hummingbirds to you. If you need coleus, we have got coleus. We have got coleus galore. Some of my favorite ones are the Golden Dreams, Proven Winners. All of our coleus can do sun to shade. They will get nice and big, 2 to 3 feet tall. They do great in the landscape or containers. Either one. Look at Wicked Witch. Wicked Witch is the brand new one this year. So there's Wicked Witch and there's Wicked Hot. This is a whole new Wicked series. Wicked Witch, Wicked Hot. So you can tell that the Wicked Hot will have that red and orange tones to it. The Wicked Witch is just a great, gorgeous, kind of a burgundy, but also has a little bit of pink undertones to it with that lime green edging. Love these. They're both fantastic. We have, look at this. So nice. Guara. If you were looking for a guara, this is going to be an annual guara. It's not a perennial. Full sun. It does these great spikes of, Jerry's looking at me funny.
Look at the tag.
Full sun.
Back.
Upright. Oh. See, y'all, this is why you need to read your tags. You know why? Because on the back, it says zones. We're in North Carolina, zone 7B, right? Annual, except in zones 6 to 11. Shut the front door. Jenny was wrong. Perennial. Boom. There you go. So you're really going to get your bang for your buck on this guy. But I digress. Okay, so guar is great. It does gorgeous, gives a lot airy, can't even talk. Really sweet, delicate pink blooms on it. This particular one is the Stratosphere Pink Picotee. So there you go. It is a perennial, not an annual. This is why you got to have a good husband, good partner. All right, he's going to back up or you're going to get really close to me. All right, pentas. Now, if you've been around Jenny for like more than 2 hot seconds, you know how much I love Proven Winners new pentas. Got these last year, grew them last year. They're amazing. This particular one is just plain pink. Pink is a beautiful blush, pale pink. Y'all, these love hot sun. You can see they've already got these. If they got 2 buds on it, they bloom, then they grow. Bloom, grow. So it's this continuous cycle of blooms and growth. I have a picture last year of me holding my hand and the whole bloom is taking up my hand. So there is, oh, here it is. There is the, look at that sweet, can you see that sweet, delicate, pale pink, blush pink right here? Great. So there's that one. Then there is lavender, which is a beautiful purple, like a deep purple. I mean, not deep, but you know what I mean. A great purple. And then I think, y'all, my personal favorite is the hot pink, which is just called rose. So if you can see down in there, that is rose. And then there is red, but I believe people snatched up the red because, you can't beat a red. So we have those. Of course, Avovulus is great. So this is Avovulus. It is part of the Morning Glory family. It does beautiful blue blooms that open and close at the night. If you're looking for hot sun loving, Scaevola is great. Both of these are low and kind of spread out, but the Scaevola is a purpley blue with a nice yellow center. Loves the hot sun, loves the hot sun. You can do these in baskets. That would be really nice. Like if you have a blazing hot area that you want to put a hanging basket, make your own Scaevola basket. Of course, the sweet potato vine, we've got portulaca. Again, portulaca loves it hot and dry. It's low, really fun. We've got the blueberry bushes. We've got two different kinds. We have pink lemonade, which are pink berries, which is really neat. And then these guys are sunshine blue. And it is, if I'm not gonna be mistaken, self-pollinating. So you don't have to have a male and a female. You can have it on the plant. You can have one plant, you can still have blueberries. In fact, these are completely covered already in little baby blueberries. So if you're looking for a blueberry bush, we've got a couple here. We've got tons of herbs, great herbs. Anything you can think of, thyme, rosemary, cilantro, parsley, chives, sage. I mean, you name the herb, I'm gonna have it. So it is here. It is great. Dill, I don't eat dill, but you know who eats dill? Are the caterpillars who go into butterflies. Don't ask me right now which ones they are because I can't remember. It's been a long day. So even if you're not looking for dill to eat, I plant it for the caterpillars because it's a host plant and they'll eat it, and then you'll have beautiful butterflies. So that's a great one. We do have lemongrass in gallons. So if you are looking to repel mosquitoes naturally, lemongrass is great. It's here, we have it available. Blackberry bushes, this is Navajo. Navajo is a thornless blackberry bush. They are covered in blooms, which means it's going to be covered in fruit. So you want those. Also, another really fun annual, this is an annual. Let me check my tag. Yes, it is an annual. So y'all, read the tag. Note to self, read the tag. Okay, so this is Cleome. So if you are familiar with Cleome, Cleome is one of those old-timey, standard, gotta have Cleome in your garden. Cleome would sometimes get a bad rap because it would produce seeds and it would drop it, then you would have Cleome everywhere, which depending on where it is could be a good thing or a bad thing. And also they would have little thorns, so they were prickly. Proven Winners has bred this. This particular one is Senorita Rosalita, and so it is seedless. So it's not gonna spread. It's sterile and it's thornless, so you're not gonna be pricked by it. But they do great. It gives you height to your garden. These are gonna be like anywhere from 2 to 4 feet tall. Again, it's very similar to the pentas. I feel like there's a bug on me, where they bloom and grow. Beautiful pink, airy blooms, loves the sun. It's an amazing one. If you've got room, you need to do the new Suncredible sunflower from Proven Winners. This is a reblooming sunflower that just goes on and on and on. I have them in quarts and I have them in gallons. This one is already starting to put its first bud on. They produce about 3-inch blooms on them that make great cut flowers. The pollinators love them. The plant will actually get to be about a 3 to 4 foot tall and wide by the end of the season. So if you can put it in the ground, I would highly recommend putting it in the ground. Otherwise, if you have a pot, put it in the largest pot that you have available to you. Everybody, if you have good 6 hours of sun and you're looking for a big color magnet like this producing that you have to do nothing to, you need a Suncredible. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're gonna walk and talk. Over here in kind of the food section, we got a brand new delivery of all the heirloom tomatoes. So our local tomato supplier, David Thornburg, brought us more tomato plants than he brought us last week. So if you are looking for locally grown heirloom tomato plants, come see us. They are individual in 4-inch peat pots for $4. So come get them. It's while supplies last. So the early bird gets the worm. He has tons of different varieties So you just gotta get out here and figure it out. Now, I'm not trying to be a smarty pants, but he has so many different types of tomatoes, and if I don't know them all, Professor Google, as I like to call it, can tell you all about it. So bring your phone and just stick it in there, like Kellogg's breakfast. Never knew Kellogg's breakfast was a tomato, but it is. Professor Google will help you out. So come on, let's go to the pines. Blue whiskers. Okay, look at this. This is a perennial grass. I put this in a bed yesterday, and it is absolutely unbelievably gorgeous. I think everybody should have a little bit of blue in their garden. This is low maintenance. It's a short grass. It's not gonna be very tall. Perennial. It is fantastic. So come get some blue whiskers. I planted up the wheelbarrow today. I used one of Proven Winner's recipes that we have hanging out in the area out here. This is the Rockin' Blue Suede Shoes Salvia. The Volvulus blew my mind. The new Snowdrift Petunia. And then of course the Silver Falls, which will make this mass of silver and spill over. So before long, this is gonna be full of color and blooms and height and spilling over. It's gonna be great. All right, come on over. Do you see, this is why one of my favorite times of day here at the nursery? It's just so like peaceful and relaxing, and you can just breathe when you get over here. I do want to show you though hostas. If you were looking for hostas, oh my heavens to Betsy. We have got hostas galore. We have got, this is a great one, humpback whale is a wonderful one. If you have deer problem, keep in mind that the deer, the more texture to your hostas, the less the deer like it. So this is kind of what we call corrugated. It has those ridges in there. It's a thicker one, so they might be a little less likely to eat this one than say some other ones. Humpback whale is a really fun one. We have got, look at this guy. This is the one Jerry was looking at. He was like, get back there, woman. So this is guacamole. It's just a small hosta, you know, nothing too big, just a little something something. Yeah, it can